dwellers. Today we're going to do a quick overview about proteins. Okay, so many of us have been on an Atkins hangover for the past couple of years, meaning that maybe we're still eating a whole lot of animal proteins. That's not the worst thing in the world for everybody, but there's a lot of other options beyond just meat and chicken, okay? Lots of people do fish. If you don't fish, that's okay. There's lots of ways to do that, and I'm going to go into more detail about fish choices a little bit later. Eggs, great source of protein. The protein is actually in the white part of the egg, okay? Not to say that the yellow part's not good for you too, but the protein part is actually in the white part. There is protein in beans too. Here I have just a regular old pinto bean. This is a specialty item. It's a black soybean, a huge amount of protein and fiber in relationship to the carbs on that one. Beyond just beans, other plant-based sources like grains do have some protein in them as well. Vegetables. Would you believe me if I told you that a pound of broccoli has almost the same amount of protein as a pound of steak? It does. All right. And so we're going to talk about, it's not just protein. It's what kind of protein. Protein is defined by having the presence of amino acids in the substance. So there are some amino acids that are already in our body. We make them. Others are essential. When you have all 16 amino acids all together in the same food, that makes it a complete protein. Steak, meats, poultry, those are complete proteins by themselves. Our fishes, same. Our plants, no. Okay, so that's where we got to get into a little bit of food combining, and we'll do that later. Another great source of protein, and we'll get into this later also, are protein powders. It's a wild, woolly world out there in supplements, so we're gonna wait for its own video there. All right, guys. So that is just a quick overview about proteins. All right. So check us out on the next video for a little bit more detail.